If you want to successfully sell digital products on the biggest platform in the world called Etsy, then you must be able to get in before everybody else. And let me just explain. But guys, I do all things Etsy, digital products, selling online, and all of that great stuff. I've got over 900 videos dedicated just for you. So make sure you check them out, guys, so you can see exactly how to make money through Etsy. Now, if you're looking for bestsellers on Etsy so that you've got an idea what to sell, right? But the truth of the matter is, you need to get in before they actually become bestsellers, because once they become bestsellers, you're pretty much too late. So you have to be really quick. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how Claude will actually predict what designs or listings are going to become bestsellers. And I'm going to show you step by step what kind of prompts you need to give Claude so that it can become your SEO strategist, your SEO consultant, and your SEO research specialist. So stay right to the end. So guys, as usual, I'm on Etsy. So check out my screen and I'm going to go through this step by step where Claude actually becomes your predictor. It will predict what is going to sell so that you can get in before everybody else. And that's the key to sell on Etsy. Once you jump on a trend, get in there quickly. So check this out. I'm on Etsy and I'm going to click Claude, my Claude icon in the top. Now, Claude is sitting on my Chrome bar, Chrome extension, should I say. I've obviously added it in. You can do that quite quickly. If you have a subscription with Claude, just go to the Google extension and then you can add it also. And this is really important for what we need to do. So I'm going to click it right now. And now it's opened up. I'm going to go to open chat. Okay, so I've opened the Claude chat. Now, the Claude chat can actually see everything on my screen. Okay. Now, what I say to Claude right now, you can apply it to any Etsy niche. So, whatever you're selling on Etsy or whatever you want to sell, do this for your particular niche. So, and if you're serious about making money online with AI, why not join my academy where I'll show you step by step how to create and sell AI made digital products on one of the biggest platforms in the world called Etsy. No experience or design skills are needed. In fact, join my 20-minute challenge where I'll show you how anyone can create Etsy ready AI designs that you can sell. And in less than 20 minutes, I'll show you exactly how you can do that. I've only got limited spaces available, so be quick. So click the link below or above and I'll see you inside. All right, let's get back to the video. I'm going to say to Claude, first of all, find me two Etsy listings that have a potential to become best sellers, and they need to be, and this is important, 1 to 3 months old listings that are already getting interaction. And I'm going to say so I have to be specific in what kind of niche, guys. Remember, this is all specific. I've said that has a potential to be a bestseller, so not a bestseller yet, so it's not picked up by everybody else, and also that is 1 to 3 months old. Saying this age means that it's something that's already trending, right? We want it recent. Recency is so important, guys, when selling on Etsy. You don't really want to look at something really old. You want to look at something that is selling recently, because generally, for those ones, if they're getting interaction already and lots of views, and that means that it's potentially something that's trending, that are already getting into. So I'm going to say in the digital wall art niche. Okay. Now, this can apply to anything, as I said, whatever niche you sell in. Now, once I say generate, once I click the orange button, just look at my screen, please, because you're going to see that Claude is literally going to take over my laptop and start doing the research. And it's crazy, guys. So check this out. Let me click the orange button. Now, look at my screen. Now it's working. And now it's giving me a plan. It wants me to approve the plan. So let me just have a look at the plan. It says search Etsy for digital wall art, sort and filter surface relatively new listings, check listings, recent review sales, activity, demand signals. Okay, so it wants to do its thing. It knows what it's going to do, and it's going to summarize and get two picks with reasoning, links, and supporting signals. Okay, interesting. So Claude's got a plan. Okay, let me approve Claude's plan. Click that, and now look at my screen. Now it's going to start. Look at it. It's literally just typed in digital wall art. I hope you noticed that. Let's go back to the video on the last bit and just move forward. Taking screenshots as I speak. Look what's happening to my screen, guys. Claude has taken over my screen. Look, extracting page text. That's what it's saying right now. Identifying new listings to evaluate. Look at it. It's literally scrolling and moving my page, and it's just taken over. Where's it going? It's literally gone all over the place. God, it's gone onto a whole store. I don't know what it's doing, guys. Let me just go back for a second. Oh God, it's verifying. It keeps verifying. It's checking out listings, guys. Literally clicking on listings and checking them out. Guys, this is unbelievable. Like, this is crazy. Look, it's doing it again. Look at this. It's gone to a different one. Let me go back. It keeps extracting information. That's what it's saying right now. Analyzing and extracting. Now it's finding the second candidate. It's basically looking for candidates. Found one. Looking for a second candidate. That's mad. Still analyzing, guys. It's still looking at various listings. It's actually studying them. Look, it's just flicking through pages, getting the data, extracting the data, looking at the numbers, and literally, hopefully, it's going to give me two potential listings that are trending, not quite bestsellers, hopefully, and that's something that I can get into before the crowd comes. I mean, honestly, it's so impressive. Look, it's just gone on to something called Frame TV Art. Checking out the Frame TV Arts. Okay, so here we go, guys. It says it's found two strong candidates. Both are verified as 1 to 3 months old. Good. It stayed within the constraints and are already pulling real interaction in evergreen high demand corners of the digital wall art niche. Okay, this is interesting. Now, my issue is this is that I've got one of these is a bestseller already. This is another one that's interesting as well. Okay, so let me just say, remember, not best sellers yet. So now is actually because it included a bestseller, and I didn't want a bestseller yet because I didn't want it to be like, have that badge yet. I want it to be something that's almost like it's coming up as a bestseller so that not a lot of people are onto this yet. So now that I've told it that, it said exclude any listing carrying a bestseller badge. Okay. So now I have to reapprove the plan, and it's going to just go back and reassess. Now that's quite normal. I mean, it's quite a normal thing. Sometimes even Claude might miss something, but you just go back with your prompt and you just make sure that you reaffirm or make sure it understands exactly what you want. The great thing is you can always go back to Claude just to sort of clarify things, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting. And this is actually pretty good. Now, look at this. It says the first one is it's given me these wall arts, which are a set of digital downloads, and they're really kind of cute. Pastel beach hammock prints, coastal striped summer decor, right? If you look at my screen, you can see that it's 2 month old listing. Good. So it ticks the box of under 3 months. It's got no sales yet. It's got a hell of a lot of views. It's got favorites. It's in 16 baskets. Okay. So these are your purely potential, very, very, close to becoming, sellers. But you can see also using, it's justifying also what it is and why it has the potential. So it says, but it carries no bestseller badge and hasn't got its first big sales wave yet. What makes it promising is the engagement ratio: 16 favorites and 16 active baskets off only 268 views is unusually high. So it actually looks at the data, guys. It analyzes the listing to see what the kind of views are, what the favorites are, and this gives you a good indicator on the potential of this being quite a good listing for future, which is exactly what you want. You don't want to get in when it's too late. You want to find these gems, guys, before everybody else. It goes on to say it's converting interest into intent faster than views are accumulating. It's in the trendy coastal Danish pastel aesthetic and is seasonally timed for summer. So it goes on to explain why this is such a good find, talking about the trendy style of this kind of coastal pastel style, right? It also goes on, actually, which is really interesting, to say what the potential pitfalls are as well. So the main risk is that it still pre-sales, so demand is proven on intent rather than completed purchases. All right, this is important. So it's proven on intent, not the actual sales. So it's good. It's a good little thing to know, right? Okay, the second listing is this one. And it's a 1 month old listing. It's a colorful Formula One race car art, kids wall art. Wow, this is interesting. This one is 1 month old with 33 views, one favorite, and showed a few active basket ads. Modest in absolute terms, but no bestseller badge. Good. And clearly in the early traction stage you're after. So I love this. Now, this is very, very interesting. I love the justification. Now, check this out. It says it sits in a young, fast scaling shop, 9 month old shop, right? With 315 sales, 4.9 star seller, whose physical versions of this exact car race design are already pulling in 6 to 20 plus baskets each. So this is a freshly listed digital version riding on a design that the shop has already validated, right? In the trending niche of kids F1 nursery art micro niche. Now, what's really interesting about this is it also gives you an idea of the sub niche or the niche itself that you possibly could get into, right? So this is the kids F1 nursery art micro niche. And then what Claude goes on to say is they go on to give you just a few highlights or few ideas about what they found. So it goes on to say between the two, the beach hammock set is the safer call because it has real broad intent signals, while the Formula One print is the higher risk, higher context play. So, guys, instead of spending thousands and thousands on a research specialist who can find you gems in the kind of millions and millions of listings out there, Claude can literally find you those golden nuggets within just a few minutes just by asking the right prompts, guys. So, can Claude predict the future? Maybe. You'll have to list up those designs to test it out, guys. And if you're serious about making money online with AI, why not join my academy where I'll show you step by step how to create and sell AI made digital products. Anyway, if you did like the video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and I shall see you on the next one. Take care.